the tab here. If we go here in the new, you can have a better idea. This is one of the option, and the other option is definitely expense and suppliers. From there we can also make the entries, but we at the moment, to make it simple, we going here, and we here have the option of to make the expense, to record a bill, pay bill, purchase order. How the process work? If I show you how the process work, definitely most of the people know in the business, we negotiate the terms of different product with our suppliers. Sometimes we have done our negotiation in the past, so we have the record what price they will charge and what will happen. Or uh, there may be different type of scenarios, but to make it simple, uh, we have a system of creating purchase order. Purchase order means you have a requirement to purchase, you have a demand to purchase some particular item. Let's suppose we go and we raise a purchase order here. When we have a purchase order, we want to specify the supplier name here. So you can see that you can see, and you can assign a particular supplier from which we are going to purchase. Let's suppose ARO's shoes, we are going to purchase from ARO's shoes, and of that we need to specify that any customer we are going to ship to, but at the moment we just making it simple, and we creating that purchase order at 1st of March. And we also can mention the locations means the physical location where your business is being carried on. This is the facility offered in Quickbook Plus and Quickbook Advanced, not lower than that. So we have we mention the Faisalabad here, or we can open another location, and we let's suppose we make we its name as USA. Definitely you're gonna play with multiple currency. If you go outside the Pakistan, I am at the moment again adding the Pakistani city, that is Islamabad. Let's suppose Islamabad. So I have added the Islamabad. So that is how our purchase order look like. So we can add categories or items. We going to purchase the item. Let's suppose which item we are going to purchase. We are going to purchase, let's suppose, Yokohama tire. And how much quantity you are going to purchase? We are going to purchase, let's suppose, a bundle of 200 Yokohama tire, and that is the rate of Yokohama tire. Let's suppose we are purchasing it at 15,000. And any project or customer you are purchasing for, you can select from here your, let's suppose we are Kashif Zulfikar, we are purchasing it, and any class you want to allocate it, let's suppose it is unit 1. So that is a simple purchase order. You can add memo here. So we are done with our purchase order, message to the supplier, and memo, and we can click here to print and see how it look like, and that will be saved, and then you can print. Definitely this is how it look like, and later on we will learn how we can customize it. So that it's the purchase order, and whether we gonna pay immediately or we gonna pay later. In the business, definitely most of the time we pay later. So we record both the transaction. Let's suppose first of all we record the bill. When we record the bill, let's suppose we can select the supplier. Let's suppose we going to track out our let's suppose purchase orders. We see from here and try to match those. These are open purchase order. So we have open purchase orders. This is our open purchase order. So we can see this is from which customer it is. It is AR shoes. So we select that AR shoes, ARQ shoes, and we move forward. So once we move forward, it has offered us the facility to convert that purchase order into the bill. So if let's suppose we purchase add or open, we add it, then that simply will be added as I have created the purchase order before. So we can make both the things. Let's suppose if we add that purchase order, that will be added here, and along with that purchase order we can even buy more goods. Let's be a good rich, we gonna buy and we gonna buy it in one quantity, so that is we can also make it billable. Billable means that will be charged to that particular, this will be charged to that particular customer or project. Later we will study the project also. Let's suppose I charge to that project and that is unit to customer, so that is our bill. We can move forward, save and close. So that is bill have been created, and once the bill have been created, we can go into the general report that will show us the position. Let's suppose we from the 1st March till to date we see the transaction what is going to be the happened. So what is debit and what is credit? If you know debit and credit, then you can learn it very simply. We once we going to purchase from the supplier has been credited by the same amount, and these are the two items we have purchased. So these two items have been debited in the inventory account. So we have total balance. We can also see here in the inventory what is the inventory value. This is 33 million. So once we refresh it, and because it is as on date report, then it will be added down here. Is 33 to 36 you can see. So that is the impact of that entry. So we have generated the payable. We can also go in the report of our, let's suppose we go in the report of our suppliers, and we can from here also the status of those payables. So along with that I will show you once it is get why it's taking time. It's taking a little bit, I think the net is slow, so it's taking time. So we are here. You can see this bar showing unbilled last 365 days and unpaid last 365 days. Three open bills, this is the amount, these are the overdue. As we show or as we mention the terms and condition with the supplier, this is calculated on the basis of that. So these are all our suppliers. So we can search ARQ here. Okay, ARQ shoes, and we can see that ARQ shoes. So you see that a transaction list, what transaction we have made with that customers, and this is 3 first, this is 3 first, this is 12:30, this is, we can see that how much transaction we have made with that customer, so these transactions are also appearing here. So we're going to pay that bill. This is opening balance, this other balances, so we're going to pay that bill. So how we'll do that? We go there and we payables, and once we select the payable, then you will have the option which customer you are going to pay. So all the bills are appearing here, due date all appearing here. You can see credit applies, everything is going to be here. So we select this customer, so which amount you're going to pay. Let's suppose we are going to pay half amount, full amount, whatever the amount you're going to pay. You can select the payment date. Let's suppose this is at 1st April. I'm not making April Fool at the moment. This is really the 1st April. So save and send. You can save and send from there. So that's it. You can save and send. Okay, that is we can see, go there and let's refresh that report again and let's see what happened. So this is the case, we have paid it through the bank. So bank has been credited and the account payable have been debited. So there, this is these are the 4 entries we have made. 2 entries but for effect debit and credit. So if we want to make it quick and our way of business is in that way, we can select the expense. Once we select the expense, let's suppose we select particular 7-Eleven leather, and how you gonna pay, it will ask how you gonna pay. Let's suppose we have other bank, then we can select, we have only one bank, so we select payment date. So payment method, how you are going to pay, we going through the check, and this is the check number, let's suppose, and this is from location Islamabad. So there is open item against this payable. First we can pay these, or we can record the other bill. Let's suppose we go and we purchase from this item. This time we are not going to purchase item, we go, or let's suppose to make it comparable, we purchase the item. Okay, we purchase one Michelin tire. Okay, one Michelin tire we purchase, and this is bill able to which customer? Let's suppose this customer from the unit 1 or unit 2 transaction, and that is saved. Once you save it, then you can see its impact over there, that this is directly, I have just refreshed the report, and you can see that it is directly has been done payment for this. This is this one. You can see directly the bank has been credited and the item has been purchased. So no route through the supplier, as we have done in that case. They have routing through the supplier in that case, routing through the, that is debit, and the same amount has been credited, as you can see. So this is difference between these two things. So we have also the other options over there, we'll discuss in the next